Demonstration of Vicky-JIADE Flute grinding machine. Assemble material. Assemble thruster, track and track nut. Put into main shaft. Tighten in clockwise. Operation screen. Press HY and track to start. Tighten the adjustable nut in anti-clockwise. Then tighten the auto nut in clockwise. Put material receiver into thruster pipe. Tighten 3 screws in clockwise. Put guide sleeve into pillow. Adjust the screw. Make the middle screw loose and the others tight. Put intake chute and tighten it. Fix feeding stem. Fix material box with a reasonable length. Three-wire correction. Put the material into guide sleeve and intake chute. How to adjust the 3-wire correction? When the middle screw tight and the others loose, the intake chute upward. When the middle screw loose and the others tight, the intake chute downward. When the middle screw tight and the others loose, the intake chute forward. When the middle screw loose and the others tight, the intake chute backward. Inspect if materials are in the same level or not. Grinding wheel setting. Put wheel flag and plate into main shaft. Tighten it. Operation screen. Press percentage down to adjust fast forward as 10%. Press X up to move the grinding wheel upward. Press Z plus to move the idle wheel backward. Note: idle wheel should touch side face of grinding wheel just right. Operation screen. Press Manual Tool Trading. Choose T0202. Then press Offset Z0. Enter in turn. Press X down to move the grinding wheel downward. Press Z plus to move the idle wheel backward. Note: the distance between idle wheel and grinding wheel should be bigger than thickness of grinding wheel. Operation screen. Press Offset. Choose T0202. Then press X0. Enter in turn. Grinding wheel dressing. Operation screen. Press Position. Open the page of absolute coordinate. Press Working Parameter. Choose New wheel dressing. Enter data 1. Total dressing amount should be greater than thickness of grinding wheel. For example, thickness of grinding wheel is 8 mm. Should enter 9. Radius of inner edge should be greater or less than diameter of material. For example, diameter of material is 10 mm. Should enter 5.2 or 4. Radius of cutting edge should be greater than diameter of material. For example, diameter of material is 10 mm. Should enter 5.2 or 5.3. Thickness of wheel should be 80% of drill bit diameter. For example, drill bit diameter is 10 mm. Should enter 8. The key of inner edge vertical adjustment and cutting edge vertical adjustment. They adjust off-centering amount. Plus, move to center. Minus, move to edge. The key of inner edge horizontal adjustment and cutting edge horizontal adjustment. The adjusted weight of drill bit plus increase width minus decrease width. The key of twist the slot number. If need to cut 2 slots, enter 2. Press position, alter, in turn. Fix cover, start to work. Press position, open page of absolute coordinates to adjust feed rates to 10%. Turn the right bottom black knob to close number 37 switch. Drill bit setting, operation screen, open page of absolute coordinates. Adjust fast forward to 10%. Put drill bit into guide sleeve. Press X down to move grinding wheel downward. Note, remain space between wheel and drill bit. Don't touch. Press Shift. Choose T0101. Then press Offset X0. Enter in turn. Press XR. Lift the wheel. Take drill bit out. Press Y-, move the track close to guide sleeve seat. Note, remain reasonable space here. Press Offset Y0, enter in turn. Press working parameter. First flute length equal to length of flute plus additional 5 mm safety distance. First lead means data of helix angle. Working speed means the processing speed of drill bit. Wheel lift position. Safety data is 2. Number of flutes means can do different step fluting. Choose new wheel dressing. Adjust the data from 1 to 0. Note, 1 means new wheel dressing, 0 means drill bit processing. Fix the material into intake chute. Fix the protective cover. Operation screen. Press position. Adjust feed rate to 100%. Press alter main shaft in turn. Turn the right bottom black knob to close 37 switch. Then press circle start to start work. Drill bit processing. After processing, operation screen. Press reset. Press manual Y+ in turn. Drill bit quit. Press HY. Track to open. Take out drill bit. Inspect drill bit size. If continue to float deeper, adjust cutting depth. The smaller value, the thinner. The bigger value, the thicker. If continue to process width, press inner edge horizontal adjustment. Negative value means wider. Positive value means narrow. If continue to process the flute length, adjust the feeding stem. When the feeding stem forward, the flute length longer. When the feeding stem backward, the flute length shorter. If continue to increase amount, adjust first web taper. The less value, the more increment. The more value, the less increment. If need to adjust cutting edge, adjust radius of arc. When the cutting edge convex, the radius decrease. When the cutting edge concave, the radius increase.